We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Fuck bad boy for life. But real shit, we ain't going nowhere. Us conspiracy theorists, us truthers, us seekers of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and enlightenment, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Cause we say fuck bad boy for life. What's good? Everybody talking about Valentine's Day. Everybody talking about Valentine's Day, but they don't even know the origin of Valentine's Day. They don't know the origin of this shit. Now, if anybody do got somebody, they special someone, give them a hug, give them a gift, and say I hug you and all that good old shit. What's good, Jay? We in the building. It's the Fuck the Government podcast. Yeah, you already know what it is. I need that guitar riff. But we about to get off into the origin of Valentine's Day. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the origin of Valentine's Day first, and then we're gonna talk about what we really need to talk about. What up, though, Sean? What's good, though, Jay? We're gonna talk about what we really need to talk about. Hashtag what I wanted to talk about. What we've been talking about, like for the past like 2 or 3 years, when we said like what was on its way, what you think is the big conspiracy that's about to pop off, and what I always said, nigga, I'm waiting for Project Bluebeam to happen. I'm waiting for Project Bluebeam to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on that Project Bluebeam so I can shoot the powers that be with a unibeam on some Iron Man shit. No, fuck it. With a black guy, War Machine, bitch. Hashtag bring back Terrence Howard for War Machine. Fuck Don Cheadle. We need what's happening, man. We need that nigga, man. I was the first War Machine, man. Hashtag Terrence Howard for War Machine, nigga. Yeah. Fuck D-Day. My players fucked up, man. Real shit. I would have never knew it was Valentine's Day until a friend that I'm talking to online had to remind me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit, real shit. It's just an ordinary day to me. Even if I would have had someone, I still would have forgot. And the only way I would have knew is if that person would have been like, it's Valentine's Day. What we gonna do on Valentine's Day? What? Oh shit, this is February. Shit. Because the only thing I'm thinking about is my daughter's birthday. Nigga. That's the only thing that was popping this month. I was like, all right, this is the 1 year Cloak and Dagger anniversary. Shouts out to Ocean. And my daughter's birthday this month. That's it. Oh yeah, and my homeboy birthday is next week. My homeboy that I've been rapping with, like for like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So like that was it. And I still don't think about Valentine's Day. But it was good. Project Bluebeam is happening. This the last step on the low. You already know for sure though. You gotta grab a fofo when they kicking your door, bro. It's almost here. I'm just ready for the shit to happen. Yep, I've been waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. But we're gonna talk about it briefly in a minute. And it was a movie called White Noise that had the same thing happen in real life yesterday in the same city as the movie. Wait, White Noise. Wait a minute. White Noise is Michael Keaton talking to the goddamn TV with the ghosts and shit, right? Candy man. Some black people still say, don't say that fucking name. Yep, facts. I don't give a fuck about that part. Having someone, everyone be acting clueless is fuck for real, for real. Right, shit, crazy. Real shit. Valentine's Day. Yeah, yeah. That's what we talking about. That's fuss. Let me spark my blood up. Spark the blood up. Yeah. Now Valentine's Day, most motherfuckers don't know, and we're about to go back through history. So I don't know what's that shit called. That motherfucking that copyright disclaimer shit. I don't even know it. So I'm about to play something. So YouTube, this is for research purposes only. So don't copyright me, I guess. I don't know the shit. So like if this shit so if this shit fucking cut off, I'll be back on to say fuck YouTube and I'll just talk about it. But we about to get off into the origin of this bullshit ass shit that we call Valentine's Day, which is a fucking $20 billion industry. This is why I gotta talk about it first and say fuck the government, because these motherfuckers making over $20 billion. Like I think it was like 19 billion in 2019. So it's 2023 now. So nigga shit probably up to 20 billion, probably 21. Who knows? Inflation is popping, right? But let's get it started.
We must go all the way back to ancient Babylon. It is here where the figure we know as Cupid emerges. The name Cupid comes from the Latin verb cupere, meaning to desire. It was the
So Cupid means to desire. Looking at all these cupids and shit. This what most niggas want at the end of the day. Nigga, after I paid for the date, put gas in your car because I don't got a whip. Pay for the date, put the gas in your car, you know what I'm saying? Showed you a good time, you know what I'm saying? And and I desire to get in them draws at the end of the night.
son of Venus, the Roman goddess of beauty and love. Originally known as Tammuz and Ishtar, this mother and son couple are the progenitors of all pagan religions.
Wow, mother and son couple is the progenitor of all pagan religions.
Today, in this ancient Babylonian writing, we can see the true identity of Tammuz revealed. Quote, the little demons and the great demons cried aloud. Demons and their companions cried aloud. Our heroic Lord, he who was seized away, forsake us not. Tammuz, our Lord, was seized away, forsake us not. End quote. Yes, you heard that correctly. Tammuz is being referred to as the Lord of
Tammuz. Yeah, origin of Valentine's Day comes from some nigga named Tammuz and Ishtar, that mother and son relations. Intercourse with you. I wrote the app. Intercourse with you. Relations. Intercourse. They on some Minecraft yet.
In this 1914 book entitled Tammuz and Ishtar, the author S. Langdon gives us more detail about the true identity of Tammuz. Quote, the litanies in the theological lists refer to Tammuz by a title which occurs as frequently as any other, and which I have reserved for a separate meeting. For in this title we have evidence that this deity was connected with serpent worship.
Whoa. Serpent worshiper. What? It's getting all serpent like in this bit. Reptilian. Reptile wings.
This connection is to be regarded as historic and one which was forgotten in the age when our sources begin. For not only is Tammuz called the Great Serpent Dragon, but the same title is more than once applied to the mother goddess herself. The title in Sumerian is God, a name which is regarded by the theologians apparently as the most important of all the titles of Tammuz.
Now, when it goes to religion and it talks about serpent and it connected to being the God, you got to go back to the Gnostic scripts. Got to go to the Gnostic scripts, to the secret book of John or the Nag Hammadi scriptures, and the serpent-like God that runs this bitch, the so-called Yaldabaoth or Chief Archon. But they're going to give you another reference.
The name should mean the great serpent of heaven.
Yeah, the great serpent of heaven. Yaldabaoth, Chief Archon, created the heavens. And he said, there should be no other God before me. Don't that nigga sound like Jehovah? Jehovah and Yaldabaoth sound like the same motherfucking God, don't you think? Don't you think?
The great serpent of heaven. Where have we heard that before? Revelation chapter 12, verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Mythology describes Tammuz as having both a cruel and a happy personality. He would use his invisible arrows tipped with gold to strike unsuspecting men and women, causing them to fall in love.
Yeah. Shooting motherfuckers with arrows to cause them to fall in love. Wow, goddamn Tammuz. Right? You think that's all cool and all gravy, but listen closely.
He did not do this for their benefit, but to drive them crazy with intense passion and to make their lives miserable and laugh at the results.
Bam! To make a nigga go crazy with fiery love and passion just so he can sit back and laugh at him. And laugh at him. Like, look at these crazy motherfuckers going all crazy. Look at this nigga trying to. Oh, I was about to say something. Ooh, this motherfucker is sick. Because you know where I was going with it. You know, because you shoot motherfuckers with arrows and motherfucker fall madly in love with the motherfucker, but the other motherfucker might not want the motherfucker that's madly in love with him. So guess what? She fighting the nigga off, or he fighting the female off. Basically, they're fighting R. Kelly activity. And the motherfucker laughing. It's a goddamn demon. That's crazy, right? Reptile Wedge, you damn right. The fucking demons. So this motherfucker shoot motherfuckers with arrows, get motherfuckers to go crazy with passion. And you think about Valentine's Day and you see all the cupids, and you think about what happens at the end of the night if you don't get none. Think about, bitch, I bought like 2 fifths of Hennessy. I put gas in your car, took you to the movies, and took you out to eat. You give me some pussy, bitch. And the demon Tammuz laughing like a motherfucker. Like, look at this dumbass nigga paying for everything. Sip ass nigga. I shot that nigga with the wrong arrow. I was trying to work that. But this is much more entertaining, right? These niggas use us for entertainment, and you wonder why I want to blow God's shit up. I'm not a hamster in the wheel, bitch. I am not an experiment, motherfucker. I am not a pawn on your fucking so-called supernatural chessboard. I will destroy this mother. Let me calm down. Hashtag fuck the government. Hold on, wait a minute. What'd you say? It is weird this year, though. Not many are celebrated like that, though. Or maybe everybody's single or something. Oh, yeah. You don't probably see it in your area. I don't see it in my area either, but there are still people still celebrating because I still see the goddamn posts on social media. These motherfuckers on social media. You may not see this shit in public as you walk up the street, my good sir, but you will see this bullshit on social media. These motherfuckers out here wild. For real, bro. They still do it. That's why it's still a $20 billion motherfucking industry. That's why it's still a $20 billion motherfucking industry. Oh yeah, guess how much the motherfucking the fucking beauty industry is? Thank you, ladies. It's $30 billion. And I think last time I saw $30 billion, I think that was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know how much it is now, but you ladies getting all dialed up in a $20 billion industry, about to pay $30 billion more. God fucking damn it. That's coming out of my pocket. And you wonder why we got our passport, son. Well, I don't have a passport. I'm already over here, son. It's your Americans. Quit taking our bitches. But we're taking their movie roles. Well, okay, cool. You got me there. We got your movies, bitch.
Famously, Tammuz used the love arrow on his own mother, causing her to fall madly in love with him.
Yeah, you just heard that? He used the arrow on his own mother. Now they gave him the Rolling Stone cover. We got damn right, bitch, and I was too late. I'm triple platinum tragedy happening in 2 states. Yeah, he shot his own mother with an arrow, made her fall mad, passionately in love with her. The absence of her. Yep, I'm going into voice acting.
Mother and son got married, and the story of Cupid was born. Quote, in Babylonian religion, the earth goddess was regarded as the mother and wife of Tammuz. That the son should be also the lover of the goddess is explained on the assumption that in ancient society, the imperial power descended through the female line. In that case, the heir to a throne is the daughter of a king. To retain a throne, the son of a king must marry his sister, or, failing his sister, his own mother. In the Sumerian myth, we have both circumstances represented. In the Egyptian version, Isis is the sister of her husband Osiris. In Sumer, the original myth represented the mother goddess as the mother of Tammuz. End quote.
Now, further down in the story, as Tammuz grows and becomes a man, Tammuz actually marries his mother, and they have a very sexual relationship.
Intercourse with you. Oh, what the hell? Intercourse with you. Relations. Niggas smashing this whole bag. This is the origin. This fucking crazy $20 billion industry origin comes from Babylonian smashing mother, son, and all that shit. Shooting motherfuckers with arrows, getting niggas crazy. What up, though, Philly OG? What up, though, John Woods in the building? Yeah, motherfuckers shoot niggas with arrows, get niggas to fall in love, like on some crazy shit, just so he can laugh at them. I'm like, if people really knew the true origin, if people really knew the true origin.
And that baby Tammuz and his mother Semiramis is where you get the story of Cupid.
So now that we know where Cupid comes from, let's take a look at Valentine's Day itself.
Now, looking at it, when you fast forward past the Babylonian shit, it's a festival called Lupercalia. Lupercalia is a festival for shepherds. Now, this festival is fucking crazy. Now, like, they sacrifice to a god, shit, fuck is. I know it started with Elf. But he was the god of fertility. And they sacrificed dogs and goats. And they beat the bitches with the remains. Now, do the bitches want to get beat with the remains of the fucking sacrifice? Yes, they do. Because they feel if they get beat with these fucking remains, they're going to be more fertile for the season. And they do the sacrificing so they can have a good fertile season harvest. You know all that shit that went on back in the day with tilling the ground. Now, then the niggas put on the motherfucking, you know, like the animal garments and shit. I mean, like the motherfucking animals that they sacrifice, they start wearing it as clothes, which is very fucking weird. This is Valentine's Day. And then it's a like two young adults, two young men. I'm gonna say children because, like, you know, like whenever they say young man, they always covered it up by being children for some reason. Like how they did the Bible when God killed like 40 kids with some bears and shit, all because they made fun of a bald nigga. Grimy shit. There was children back in the day, but they changed it to young men or like young adults or some shit. I'm like, yo, that nigga killed some kids, dog. But now that was it, basically, when it comes to Valentine's Day. And I know y'all know about the mobster shit on that Valentine's Day massacre shit. But going back, like for those that just coming in, y'all about to get the origin. I'm gonna play this again. You know, it ain't that long. It's like 4 minutes. The origin of Valentine's Day.
We must go all the way back to ancient Babylon. It is here where the figure we know as Cupid emerges. The name Cupid comes from the Latin verb cupere, meaning to desire. Cupid was the son of Venus, the Roman goddess of beauty and love.
What up, do?
Originally known as Tammuz and Ishtar, his mother and son couple are the progenitors of all pagan religions on earth.
Mother and son couple is the progenitor of all pagan religions on earth, my good sir. Y'all heard that correctly. All right.
In this ancient Babylonian writing, we can see the true identity of Tammuz. Quote, the little demons and the great demons cried aloud. Demons and their companions cried aloud. Our heroic Lord, he who was seized away, forsake us not. Tammuz, our Lord, was seized away, forsake us not. End quote. Yes, you heard that correctly. Tammuz is being referred to as the Lord of Demons.
Tammuz is the Lord of Demons. It's a goddamn demon. Yeah, y'all heard that correctly. Hold on, let me go forward and go back. Let me go. All right, there we
In
go.
this ancient Babylonian writing, we can see the true identity of Tammuz revealed. Quote, the little demons and the great demons cried aloud. Demons and their companions cried aloud. Our heroic Lord, he who was seized away, forsake us not. Tammuz, our Lord, was seized away, forsake us not. End quote. Yes, you heard that correctly. Tammuz is being referred to as the Lord of Demons.
I'm gonna hear that again, so I played it back.
In this 1914 book entitled Tammuz and Ishtar, the author S. Langdon gives us more detail about the true identity of Tammuz. Quote, the litanies and the theological lists refer to Tammuz by a title which occurs as frequently as any other, and which I have reserved for a separate treatment, for in this title we have evidence that this deity was connected with serpent worship. It is true that this connection is to be regarded as prehistoric and one which was forgotten in the age when our sources begin. For not only is Tammuz called the Great Serpent Dragon, but the same title is more than once applied to the mother goddess herself.
Called it the Great Serpent Dragon. Going back to Yaldabaoth, Chief Archon, the look of a dragon, head of a lion, eyes like lightning bolts.
The title in Sumerian is God, a name which is
God, Chief Archon, Yahweh, Yaldabaoth.
regarded by the theologians apparently as the most important of all the titles of Tammuz. The name should mean the great serpent of heaven, end quote.
The great serpent of heaven. He's also gonna connect it to Lucifer from the Book of Revelation. But we all know where it really comes from. We all know the real shit. But Christianity always got to rear his ugly head around the corner. No, bitch, I'm in this too.
Great serpent of heaven. Where have we heard that before? Revelation chapter 12, verse 9. The great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan.
Why the devil keep on fucking with me? Why you knocking at my door? Why the devil keep on fucking with me? Did you tell me what he heard before? You thinking life's a joke? I slice your throat. Or you a thug? You about to get your rights revoked. I'm from the dirty. We don't even know the price of soap. I'm a star. Look in the sky. You need a microscope. Where you're head of the game. Thugging runs in my veins. My pocket's chubby, so I wouldn't have got a gun in my name. It's just. Oh, hold on, man. Hold on. You got it ready.
To see the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Mythology describes Tammuz as having both a cruel and a happy personality. He would
Cruel and happy personality. I want y'all to hear what he's about to do. That Bobby Hemmett thing he be saying, I'll be laughing when you say that.
use his invisible arrows tipped with gold to strike unsuspecting men and women, causing them to fall in love.
Yeah, he used to shoot arrows at motherfuckers and cause motherfuckers to fall in love.
He did not do this for their benefit, but to drive them crazy with intense passion and
To drive motherfuckers crazy with intense passion
their lives miserable and laugh at the results.
and make their lives miserable and laugh at their results. Now, it's like, it's kind of crazy to hear this. It's like you shooting a motherfucker with an arrow. He falls madly in love with a motherfucker. Motherfucker don't love him back, so the motherfucker feel it, like in the eyes of the motherfucker that's being probably chased up the goddamn street or something, thinking this nigga crazy. Get off of me! I don't know you. That go my purse, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, and Tammuz sitting back laughing like, haha. Because love is supposed to be, like good, caring, and supposed to be a good feeling, right? But this nigga just like manipulated the whole power and just said, "Look at this shit. Nigga just like turned it into a game." Yeah, all right. All right, now you about to get into it. Yeah, all right. Bobby hit with that guy, bro. But let's get back.
Famously, Tammuz used the love arrow on his own mother.
Now he got so crazed with power. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my own mom with it and see what happens. I'm gonna shoot my mom with the arrow and see what fucking happens. My mom, you got a better arrow. Let me see what like. Now, I don't know if he was infatuated with his mom or he was really that playful. Because if you know the results of what comes from what happens when you shoot the motherfucker with the arrow, why would you want to do it to your own mother? Now they gave him the Rolling Stone cover. You got damn right, bitch. So now it's too late on triple platinum tragedies happening in 2 states. Bitches need marketing with his chainsaw, with his braids on, dangling from his neck with his head barely hangs on. So I know about Slim Shady, go ahead like Jane Brady.
Causing her to fall madly in love with him.
He said caused her to fall madly in love with the nigga.
Mother and son got married, and the story of Cupid was born.
And the story of Cupid was born.
Quote, in Babylonian religion, the earth goddess was regarded as the mother and wife of Tammuz. The That the son
Mother
should
and
be
wife.
also the lover of the goddess is explained on the assumption that in ancient society, the imperial power descended through the female line, and that
The power is sitting through the female line. All praise to the mother goddess. You already know, despite the situation, all praise be to the great mother. It wasn't her fault. She didn't even know the bitch got shot with an arrow. See, now this is what happens when parents don't watch their kids. Your kids get off into some fucking dark magic or fucking good magic because like love is some good shit, right? He get off into good magic and manipulate the whole fucking shit. Shooting motherfuckers in random hoods and shit, getting motherfuckers to go crazy. Motherfuckers like, that don't mean, I don't know you. All over the place. This nigga Tammuz chilling back laughing and shit. And nigga like this is a game. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna pop my mom with one. Let's see what happens. And then she was like, I think he wanted it shit. In the words of That's So Raven, you big nasty.
case, the heir to a throne is the daughter of a king. To retain a throne, the son of a king must marry his sister, or, failing a sister, his own mother.
Right. So if you don't get through the bloodline of smashing your sister, you gotta smash your mom. But you can't smash nobody else. You gotta keep it within the family. If you don't, you die. Or however the game go with the laws, but keep it in the family. You know, shit, that's how it was with Egypt. You know, like when I was growing up and I heard about King Tut back in the day, because I was a big fan of ancient shit. I was always a fan of history for some reason. History and science is always my favorite shit. But every time I think about King Tut and I hear about his story, I'm like, wait a minute, he married his sister? I'm like, that shit always sounded weird to me. And then reading the Bible, like, you know, like even at a young age, I always thought that Lot daughters got the daddy drunk, smashed, and got pregnant. I thought that shit was weird. No one said shit about it. It is, you know, you like sweeping under the rug and don't talk about it like it's a family secret type shit. Get the fuck out of here.
The Sumerian myth, we have both circumstances represented. In the Egyptian version, Isis is the sister of her husband Osiris. In Sumer, the original myth represented the mother goddess as the mother of Tammuz. End quote.
Now, further down in the story, as Tammuz grows and becomes a man, Tammuz actually marries his mother, and they have a very sexual relationship. And that baby Tammuz and his mother Semiramis is where you get the story of Cupid.
So now that we know where Cupid comes from.
So that's the motherfucking history of one of the most craziest fucking holidays ever. So history and science was very interesting because I always question the shit in school. Yeah. Goddamn education system. Hashtag fuck the indoctrination camp. You got hate in your heart, let it out. Goddamn indoctrination camps. That's how the history the way it is. Hell yeah. Because if we still connect the ancient shit with today's shit, they still talk about Cupid. And they still got red all over the place, and red symbolized blood sacrifice. I said it. The blood, you know. And sometimes niggas be getting mad because females be popping up on the time of the month during this time. So damn it, I can't get no ass. Now there's another origin. It says, you know, like trying to equate it with love. They say around this time the birds be mating around this time or some shit. And a whole bunch of poets like Shakespeare and a whole bunch of other simp ass motherfuckers was making poetry cards, and then the shit just started floating all over the place. You know, happened long fucking time ago. But yeah, like the birds usually be mating around this time. and and the scientists and the poets got wind of it, and they started making poetry and a whole bunch of metaphors and symmetry and keep sweat activity. But for this to be a fucking $1 billion industry is fucking ridiculous. I mean a $20 billion industry is fucking ridiculous. Now we got to get off. Oh yeah. Last thing I want to say something about Valentine's Day. Last thing about Valentine's Day. There was something I wanted to say about it. Fuck Valentine's Day. Okay. Because how dare they take $20 billion of your hard-earned money? That's when you got to get done at the end of the night. But yeah, it's some Babylonian shit, and it's a festival called Lupercalia. So, like, y'all want to learn more about the origin of Valentine's Day, just look up the Babylonian origin and look up the origin story of Lupercalia, the festival of shepherds, where they, once again, I'm gonna say it again, where they sacrifice dogs and goats, wear the animal hides of what they sacrificed, beat the women with the body parts, use some children to motherfucking do some type of other ritual, and it's supposed to be for fertility of women and of the land for the new coming harvest. So that's that. And y'all know the mobsters, the story and shit. Oh yeah, and I forgot about the martyrs, the Saint Valentine's niggas. They was a martyr because the kings or whatever at the time, they needed soldiers, and there's like the best soldiers were single, so like they outlawed marriage. And Saint Valentine's was like a priest who was marrying motherfuckers in secret, and they found out and they started killing those niggas. It's like, what's wrong with a young couple getting married? Bitch, I need soldiers. Cut off his head. Cut off his motherfucking head. I'm not even gonna say allegedly. That's what the fuck went down. Yeah, and y'all know the mobster story, so they just think about Tommy guns and a whole bunch of Godfather activity. Okay, so now we're about to talk about Project Motherfucking Bluebeam. First, before that, we had a motherfucking school shooting in our motherfucking great state of Michigan. Hashtag the murder mitten and Michigan State. And here's what makes it a psyop. Here's why I don't want to fucking talk about it. Because there was a survivor from the Handy Sook incident that was there. And now she's online talking about, I survived 2 school shootings and all that bullshit. So I didn't want to talk about it. We need to talk about the real shit. The shit that I knew was coming. The shit that's out there. The bullshit. The bullshitical. Battlestar Galactica. On some real shit. But Project Bluebeam. Now, y'all probably saw my motherfucking short where I was like, there was 3 stages to Project Bluebeam. It was 3 stages. At least according to me and the research that I've been through, I was like, this is going to be in 3 stages. They have 4 stages. They have 4 stages. I got 3 stages. The 3 stages started with mine first because hashtag fuck the government and everything they stand for, and fuck big tech, everything they stand for, fuck the dictators, the prime ministers, the presidents, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, the ATF, and the DEA, and all them fucks, the Datu and all that shit. Basically alphabet boards. Even the Elemental P Club. Yep. The coons, the bourgeoisie, the snitches. Y'all can get it too, because we got to take y'all out first. So Anyway, oh goddamn, nigga, what the fuck I was going before I went off on that fucking rant? But yeah. The shit was like 3 stages that I got is hashtag alien disclosure. They're gonna motherfucker tell everybody that we see aliens, we fuck with aliens, and we got they tech. Stage 2, they was gonna motherfucking start showing shit in the sky and more documentation of shit coming out in the sky, and they're gonna start blowing shit up out the sky. And then stage 3, alien invasion hologram shit. There's gonna be holograms in the sky along with military personnel shooting shit. Now, so far, due to my shit, I see stage 2. Stage 3 is the hologram. Now, we're about to get off into what the fuck is Project Bluebeam and what was their 4 stages and who came up with this whole idea of Project fucking Bluebeam. It was good. Oh yeah. Since I said that, I gotta take my profile. I don't know about beyond the Super Bowl performance. We'll probably talk about that later because I ain't seeing. All I know is the bitch was ran red, and the bitch is so-called pregnant with a possible sacrifice victim that gotta take a Rona shot. That nigga Chris Brazy think he conscious, but he is control opposition, trying to tell folk how he think. These celebrities be copy the real folks who understand real shit. And let's talk about that real quick. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because me studying my motherfucking enemy, the Alphabet Boys got this fucking program called this War on Disinformation or the War on Misinformation. And they're part of their strategy is to create, like you say, control opposition, to create these fucking platforms and act like they so-called, oh my God, I hate that fucking word. Fuck it. To act like they us. Because now it's popular to be, let's just say, a conspiracy theorist now. Now since the government put it out, we can put the agents out to talk about it and still put agents out to discredit motherfuckers. To keep the confusion going. Where you clearly see it in your face that there are fucking aliens. And if anybody want to bring up any Bible or Quran or Hindu shit, and you just replace the word God with alien, everything will make a lot more motherfucking sense. It's like shit. If a motherfucker think that the Bible is real, then what the fuck is an angel, right? You go to the translation, they say angel means messenger. If you think about it, anybody could be a messenger. Who delivered you mail, who delivered you good news or bad news, nigga, that's a goddamn angel to me. If you want to put it in that fucking term. What is devil? What it say? Like a devil means what? Liar or some shit? Satan means adversary shit. Anybody could be a Satan or a devil to me. If you look at the motherfucking goddamn way of life, but motherfucker lie to me, you a goddamn devil. And if you talk about how the Muslims used to say to the honorable Elijah Muhammad, you're the goddamn devil. You took the black man down and brought us in this poverty. We ain't land on Plymouth Rock landing on us type shit. And they say devil, and devil mean liar, and the government has lied to everybody. So if you want to use the biblical translation of what devil means, shit, he was right. The government are a bunch of devils. And if you want to put them as Satan, Satan means adversary, right? So the motherfuckers are against people. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. I'm not be black or white, nigga, but y'all gotta drink this water and breathe this goddamn air and walk on this goddamn planet or planet if you believe it's flat or round. I don't believe this shit is round. This bitch is flat like a motherfucker. This bitch is a game board. But if you look at it as that, they are the devil and Satan. Fuck the government. This is why I call it the Fuck the Government podcast. But their stages was created by a nigga named Sergey Monast. Sergey Monast or Monast, whatever. His last name is Monast. So you can either say Monast or Monast, whatever. And this motherfucker been in the game since the 70s and shit. Motherfucker been in the game since the 70s over there in oh Canada. Oh Canada. Oh Canada, we fight for thee. I'd rather say that. The day after was the shit. Well, fuck everything about their politics over there. They women is the shit. I love Canadian women. They nice. They're very nice. I used to work at Hart Plaza. I'm talking about like right across the fucking water from Canada. It's like we can see Canada from like from the riverfront. So like they come over, chill, and hang out. Like whatever festival that we got popping, especially the motherfucking techno festival, which is now called the Movement Festival. It's like all the techno music and the house music and shit. I love that shit. They're like, Hurricane, listen to techno? Oh my God. Yes, I listen to all fucking music. Like shit. Like this is why I'm so cold at this motherfucking rap shit. Because I just love fucking music. Music is shit. I treat music like, like certain ladies, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come at them differently. Gotta vibe with the hoe. That's how you call ride the beat. They say, damn, this nigga wrote the shit out that beat. Yep, wrote the shit out that bit. Not there, right? Had that whole up. But anyway, yeah, by this nigga named Sergey Monast. Been in the game since the 70s and 80s. He was a Social Credit Party member. Now, social credit, when I hear the word social credit, I think about what the fuck China doing. I'm like, what the fuck you doing being part of a social credit committee membership, court group, whatever the fuck, I don't know. But yeah. You don't probably believe it now. But yeah, Sergey Monast. Now in the 90s, he started talking about conspiracies and shit. So obviously, in the 70s and 80s, in Canada, he must have saw some shit, or at least traveled to the world to experience some shit and find out some shit to come up with the shit that he came up with in the 90s. Now, around 95, 96, the government was chasing this nigga because of info that he put out, allegedly. His kids were taken from him and put in public schools. That's what they say. Now, I was like, why in the fuck would they do that? Why the fuck would they do that and put it in some type of article? I was like, wow. They was looking for this man, but y'all take his kids. Y'all some bad guys. Like, honestly, real shit. Like, don't that sound like some movie bad guy shit? All right, yeah, they be looking for this nigga, but the only way to get to this nigga is through his family. Yeah, let's take his kids and put them in public school. But allegedly, he never saw his kids again after that. So I'm like, damn, nigga, the fucking government just kidnapped the nigga's kids. What the fuck was he saying in the motherfucking mid-90s? He was talking about Project fucking Bluebeam. Now, he died at the end of 96, like around December. He died of a heart attack. Now, motherfuckers say that it was a suspicion because before that heart attack, the nigga got locked up. Dun, dun, dun. So the family expects foul play. I expect foul play too. The motherfucking government motherfucking looking for me. Y'all kidnap my kids. And then when they finally catch me and lock me up, he died of a mysterious heart attack. Oh yeah. He never had heart problems. He was healthy as as fuck. So reptile wings, reptilian fatality, jail cell activity shit. But he came out with a book called El Integrante or some shit like that. But nigga came out of a book talking about the 4 steps of the Project Bluebeam and what the government was going to do. So I already told you mine. I told you mine. Step 1, alien disclosure. Let everybody know that aliens exist and the government fuck with them. Stage 2, more alien activity in the sky. Motherfuckers possibly get shot down. Stage 3, holograms. Start this alien invasion or the coming of Christ. But either way it go, everybody gonna be brainwashed into joining the one world government or the one world religion or the one world what they about to do. So now he said step 1. Wait a minute, we get to step 1. What did I say? Yeah, he said step 1. They said they was gonna stage earthquakes, fake earthquakes, and natural disasters. And they're going to do it in specific places to make it match up with biblical or ancient prophecy. All right? So go do your research and find out where these mysterious earthquakes happen and find out if there's any ancient or Bible activity that has happened in ancient times. Because the next thing they say is they are doing it to unearth ancient, historical, or biblical artifacts. Or they say artifacts to make motherfuckers question what they believe and find out that the earth is really ran by alien overlords that don't give a fuck about you and you are nothing but a fucking food source. Or like Morpheus told Neo, you are a fucking Duracell fucking battery. Basically, start these earthquakes, natural disasters, uncover the truth that the world ain't what it seems to be, and all that shit. And then it said the Hollywood filmmakers are going to be involved in this too. And they say pay attention to all those disaster movies, war movies, and alien movies, and conspiracy movies. Now, it made me wonder, what is the fucking purpose of step 1? I'm like, nigga, step 1 would be definitely desensitization. If you don't know what desensitization is, in so many words, my non-looking in the book dictionary definition is show a whole bunch of trauma and blood and gore to get you desensitized to it on television. So when it happens in real life, you'd be like, eh. So, niggas die every day, B. You'd be all right. Walk it off, Marty. On some shit like that. This is true. 4 days of UFO activity, shoot down, but they said they can't find nothing. Then they said back in the days it was too fast. They're stupid as fuck. Yeah. And I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Because you're making me jump ahead of what I need to say, but I might as well just get it out the way now. Ain't no way in the frosted mini fuck that extraterrestrials, interterrestrials, motherfuckers with better technology, ain't no way in a Waka Flocka that these ships are getting shot down. If we're so-called faster, I mean, if they're so-called faster, better, oh my God, we never seen nothing like it before. Oh my God, what type of technology is this? Johnson, shoot it out the sky. And they shoot it out the sky, so now the aliens are dumb. To jump ahead of what I really want to say about that whole shit, that is a UFO / military live firing exercise. There, I said it. I fucking said it. It's like, it's obvious. It's fucking obvious. Just like Will Smith footage of their showing him rehearsing the slap to Chris Rock. This is a rehearsal for what the fuck is about to really happen. We need the holograms, and we need military personnel in the sky. And we need drones. And speaking of fucking drones and air balloons and UFOs, bitch ass China. Yeah, I said it. The only thing China got going good is Bruce Lee, and that nigga ain't even here no more. So, shout out to Jackie Chan, shout out to Jet Li, shouts out to Chinese food, and shouts out to the lovely Chinese ladies that be giving me a happy ending. Happy ending, happy ending. And but otherwise, it's basically fuck the government over there. But if I was over there saying fuck the government, I would have to be saying that shit underground because they really come after niggas that say fuck the government over there. So really, shouts out to y'all government for actually being on point with y'all shit. Because y'all will motherfucker give me a run for my money. Maybe. Or maybe I'll find it interesting and exciting because it's boring as fuck over here. One thing they're doing over here is shadow banning me. Not saying that I want them to come after me and kick in my door, because like at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to fight this shit. What the fuck y'all got on me? Y'all don't got shit. It's like, you a domestic terrorist. You said this online. There's a lot of people that say a lot of shit online. There's a lot of motherfuckers still flashing money and guns and bitches showing their ass and titties butt naked, but I can't say the truth. Bitch, you can kiss my ass. I'll take this shit all the way to the Supreme Court, motherfucker. If Uncle Luke can motherfucking fight for motherfucking parental advisory steps on our motherfucking records, then I'm gonna fight for freedom of speech, you motherfuckers. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, for real, ain't nobody gonna clap? All right. I hear the claps now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To all my revolutionaries around the world, are you ready? But yeah, he said all that in step one. Basically, go back to what he said in step one: fake earthquakes to uncover natural artifacts to get motherfuckers to question shit. Now, then he said step two is the hologram. So their steps is okay. Well, but this is according to him. He said the second step is hologram, and it was going to merge all the gods in the sky, or do the alien invasion. However the game go, you're going to see some shit merge in the sky to get motherfuckers led to stage 3. But they say if they do the motherfucking God hologram, this is what they're going to do. In the God scenario, they're going to merge all the gods, the Christian God, the Muslim God, the Chinese God, and the Wong God, and the Oompa Loompa God. They're going to merge all of them together to one entity to go into stage 3 to use telepathic mind control devices that's going to flow through your TVs, your cell phones, and through the satellites. It's going to beam in everybody's head. Y'all going to be thinking y'all hearing voices. And they say some devices are going to cause poltergeist activity. which will lead to stage 4, panic. Stage 4 is the panic state. That's what they're aiming. Panic everyone. So the New World Order, now this is the shit. So the New World Order will come and save everyone. Whatever that fucking means. So, all right, everybody, we're going to turn the frequency down. We're going to turn your phones off, and you're going to roll with some other shit. It's called the Obama 2.0. Even though Obama's not president, but I hear you niggers love calling shit the Obama phone. So, this shit is going to be 3G. So you don't got to worry about nothing else. Shit is ridiculous. Shit is fucking ridiculous. But his stages was no different from mine. It's just an added stage. That's all. But the hologram is still coming through. Now, in the stage 3 process of the telepathy and the mind control, through all your devices, you got to motherfucking wonder, damn, my cell phone is capable of speaking to me and fucking brainwashing me into thinking that God is real or there's an alien talking to me. You got to think about these things. But I'm going to tell you, if this shit happens, here's what Hurricane is going to do. I'm still going to question this shit. I'm still going to fucking question it. If this so-called rapture happens, or rapture or God coming in the sky, I'm going to question it. Because one, bitch, what the fuck took you so long? I'm coming for you. Real shit. I'm coming for you, Jeebus. I'm about to beat your ass. As a matter of fact, Jesus, I hear in the book, it said God's son is only begotten son to die. So really, you innocent. Get the fuck out my way so I can beat the shit out your father. Oh, no, my child. They say I can't get to the Father but by you, right? Let me through, or you gonna catch these fucking hands. It's like, well, my child, this is heavy. You're not supposed to do that up here. Okay, let's go back to earth on holy ground, wherever battlefield you want, Mr. Jesus, sir. Because I really just said, nigga, you're innocent in this. You weren't even supposed to come down here. What type of father sent his only motherfucking son to die for people that don't even know you exist or ain't even gonna know you exist because you claim to be down for some future people? Are the motherfuckers gonna be half human, half robots? I don't know. But it seems like that I asked the real father, would you give up your son for the human race? That motherfucker said, I would not do that. So if a human is more better than your father, Jesus, he need to catch these hands. And two, the hungry, starving countries and the wealthy people that can feed them, dog, you better motherfucking ask me or move the fuck out my way. You better show me this motherfucker. Jesus gonna be like, yo, St. Peter, get this motherfucker. Oh, for real? Now you want to call these niggas? Y'all about to catch these hands. I'm beating everybody ass in heaven, dog. For real. Me too. I'm gonna question it too. Like where this motherfucker was all these years. You don't get your good ass on, Jesus. Right. For real. We can talk about the American Holocaust, the Jewish Holocaust. Fuck it. How about this? There is more fucking slaves now than ever in human history. How about that? So Jesus, God, devil, all y'all bitches catching these hands. It's gonna take an army or a fucking legion. You're gonna have to motherfucking call the primordials, the elder ones, to try to take me out. You're gonna have to motherfucking go through the Necronomicon and summon Azathoth to try to take me down. I am beyond comprehension. Hashtag fuck the government. You got hate in your heart, let it out. The only solution is revolution. But niggas are scared of revolution. Niggas are scared of revolution. You can't be scared no more. You can't be scared no more. For real, dog. You can't be scared no more. Because what's to be afraid of, man? What's to be afraid of? Because at the end of the day, we're warriors. We're fucking warriors. I know my place. I know the fire that burns inside. I understand that people have peaceful solutions. Y'all peaceful solutions, that's good. But someone needs to protect those words. Someone needs to protect your community. And someone needs to defend with their lives. I'm willing to stand for that tab. Because at the end of the day, I wanted to destroy everything. But there's people out there to let me know that there's hope. It lets me know that I need compassion. I had to remember my warrior code. Because through my destruction, innocent people was going to get hurt. And my motto was, sometimes you got to break a couple of eggs to make an omelet. But hearing the hearts of people that actually have peaceful solutions, solutions that work with skills and abilities that they have, that they made careers out of. Y'all need a fucking army. And I am willing to defend. My mission is to recruit other revolutionaries to help defend the words of not only the conscious community, but the community that wants fucking freedom. Because it ain't about black and white. We all want to be free. And I always say, yeah, we do need land too. Yeah, we need land. We need to. But my land was going to be damn near like a military compound. But y'all people out there actually want to buy some land, build homes. That's a great thing. Build a community. Build the utopia. So you can farm and cultivate. But we have a lot of people that fear of people being bombed and shit. We don't want another Black Wall Street. I know. You don't. That's why I want to be your military. That's the only way. And let these veterans help them, save them, and give them a job. They're holding it down in the warrior sector with me. Because don't nobody understand their situation but other warriors. Because the government don't give a fuck about them. Someone got to make sure there's farming protected, the kids protected, animals, medics. There's a lot to come with this revolution. A lot. My only shit was, do I want to do it? Do I want to protect? And the answer was a clear, without a hesitation, yes. I want freedom too. But in the Warriors Code, they say if you want peace, you gotta prepare for war. And I'll be damned if people out there don't see that you're gonna need protection. Like honestly, you can say kumbaya all fucking day, but don't you want to be protected when you say kumbaya? Now the revolution must be funded. You already know what it is. You gotta fund the war effort. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about the revolution is clear. Our funding is going towards blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and the accessories that comes with it, blah blah blah, and the protection like vests and armor, and making sure that y'all people that's on that conscious shit or the gathering shit be protected everywhere y'all fucking go. It's like you know how pastors or motherfuckers got bodyguards. Y'all will have us. They're like, damn, nigga, this conscious community blew the fuck up. Them niggas got bodyguards. Yep, they sure fucking do. Because at the end of the day, y'all are considered very important people because y'all chose to buy some land and start building. And we chose to protect those that do that. Right now, it's just me. But all I need is the so-called people that so-called love their hood and love the streets and love the block. They got that revolutionary in them. Those are the ones I need. Every hood has at least one or two revolutionaries. Every gang has at least one or two revolutionaries in it. You know why? Because most of them are the hitters, the shooters. Some shooters are dumb and retarded. That's how they get caught. But the ones that get away, like the ones that's known, like motherfucker, what's the nigga from The Wire? But the ones that's legends, every city has them. We had motherfucking niggas in the hood called the Chamber Brothers. You know what I'm saying? We had some niggas in the Detroit called the Chamber Brothers. So like every city has their killers. But I was like, damn, nigga, if this motherfucker just took down the government, that would have been awesome. Like these niggas take down feds every day, nigga. But anyway, Project Bluebeam overall is just some shit to trick you to get up under some other control. The control is another false ass religion or the religion you believe, but according to the shit they say that is gonna merge. Now I want to call bullshit on the guy. I'm gonna say he's an agent because you work for social credit. Now they say 70s and 80s, so like motherfuckers been trying to implement China's policy forever. How can we control these niggas? Through social credit. So I find that on some, I just find it odd, but it's understandable for him to have the information that he do have because he work in that secret field. But facts, military backing. Yup. Yeah, I know we are better warriors because they need us to win these so-called wars they had. Yup. Facts. It's like, man, but even that is one big game with the wars. It's like, how can I put it? They still want to create people with strong bodies but weak minds. That's the only way. It's like you want the tough people to go to the military, but you want everybody else in America to be fat and obese. so we can experiment on in some places. Or not only that, we want the society so dumbed down that we can just do whatever we want to them. Again, I always look at sci-fi shows and be like, why the fuck we can't be like this sci-fi utopia? Instead of us being indulged in knowledge and technology merging with science and spirit science and sacred geometry and metaphysics and just creating utopias with flying cars and everybody working off of ways that they can live on and have that good old-fashioned living. But we're just not gonna have it. I used to motherfucking just believe that like one day this like goddamn we would just wake up and be smart. We claim to be such an intelligent race, but motherfuckers are still fighting over black and white. We're supposed to be such an intelligent fucking race, but we're still killing innocent fucking men, women, and children for money and for sport and for the reptilian food source. But that's a whole other story. But no, it ain't a whole nother story because that shit connects with aliens. And with the aliens, the shit is that's connected with Project Bluebeam. For this alien disclosure shit, they ain't done nothing but let me know, nigga, that the reptilians and the grays exist. And y'all niggas is kidnapping motherfuckers and killing them and eating them. There is no allegedly no more. Fuck the bullshit. I'm not saying allegedly when it comes to that shit no more. There's too many motherfuckers being kidnapped. There's too many starving fucking countries. Why is these countries being starved unless you're using them for fucking food? Me and my homeboy was talking about this shit yesterday or the day before. And it was like, man, dog, there's so much fucking crazy shit going on in this world, nigga. This shit cannot be ran by fucking humans. This shit cannot be ran by fucking humans with a conscience or a fucking heart. Like, honestly, dog, it's like, what the fuck? Everywhere. Motherfuckers is trying to escape the country. Not to just go find a bitch. There's motherfuckers escaping the country just to fucking get away from tyranny and oppression, just to realize that it's every fucking where. There is nowhere to fucking run. There is nowhere to fucking hide. I understand why people call this bitch a prison, because people cannot run from tyranny and oppression. Everywhere is a fucking fear-based mind control program. There's oppression with the alphabet boys. There's propaganda in just every fucking where. And when you try to get land and you try to seclude yourself away from the bullshit, you get sprayed with Monsanto juice, or motherfuckers come to your land and charge you extra to stay on it. Or what's going on right now, a motherfucking black couple is being harassed by some neighbors, the police, to get off their fucking land. Like, what the fuck? Land grabbing is still going on. What the fuck? And this is in America. You try to be peaceful, but when you start blasting motherfuckers, now I'm the fucking bad guy. Well, you know what, man? You need people like me, man. You need people like me so you can point your finger and say, that's the bad guy. That's the domestic fucking terrorist. That's the fucking cyber hacker. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be in that nigga in that all black with the black trench coat with the black fucking shades on top of a motherfucking building, pressing a button saying blast off. Boom! I'm tired of this shit. I'm fucking tired of this shit. This is why I say I'm waiting on Project Bluebeam to happen. Because when motherfuckers running like chickens with their fucking head cut off, I'm going to be saying target practice. I'm taking the fucking energy out the fucking room when that day comes. Paul. I'm tired. And if they do the wannabe Jesus shit, the motherfucking rapture shit, or the like the returning of Christ shit, I'm man, dog, I'm going crazy in this bitch. I'm going crazy in this bitch. I'm about to go ballistic. Because what comes with that is the book of Revelation. So they're going to manufacture events. So get ready to see some holographic monsters. And if you don't fucking believe me, go to China and Japan and look at the hologram light shows where the dragons come out the water, where they show the sea creatures, all holograms look so fucking real and great. Mix that with our film directors and their CGI technology and their new AI art generated shit that they just start making to get y'all desensitized. Dog. Project Bluebeam is next. But I think the question is, they don't know what to do first. Should we do the alien invasion or should we do the Jesus shit? They could do both. They could do the alien shit first, cause a whole bunch of turmoil, and then do the Jesus shit. Simple. But the alien shit ain't done nothing but let me know that y'all motherfuckers exist. But everything, and I always say this, everything has a source. A motherfucker didn't just wake up and said, I'm about to create the coldest movie in the world and call it Star Wars. Ain't no way in fuck a nigga could just sit there and just make up some shit. No. Star Wars let me know we're not alone in the universe. There are other planets, there are aliens, there are technology beyond our understanding. But what really intrigued me was the Force. The Force let me know that we have power within us that can fuck some shit up, whether if we good or evil. We can fuck some shit up with the power that's within us. That's the only thing that intrigued me about Star Wars, like the Force and the motherfucking spaceship, in the alien shit. And Star Trek, it got me in tune with what they call technobabble, but also aliens, spaceships, and otherworldly shits or innerworldly shits. Everything has a source. Highlander lets me know that there are motherfuckers that can live forever. Motherfuckers that have been walking this bitch for eons. And Highlander got a movie called The Source. Everything has a fucking source. What I love is finally motherfuckers is getting in tune with the Yalda Bayoff shit in the Chief Archives. Motherfuckers is actually going to my video watching that shit. Part 1 and 2 and 3. So I was like, okay. But my YouTube studio is saying I'm not getting shit. But it's also telling me that I'm gaining shit. So fuck that YouTube studio. Hashtag fuck Susan Wojcicki. And speaking of motherfucking Susan, where's she at? Where's she at? There you go. Susan, come on and play. Gotta say that one time. Because, bitch, you censored me. You censored many motherfucking people for no apparent reason at all. I will not forgive you ever. Ever. But yeah, when Project Bluebeam happened, they're gonna expect y'all to panic because like that's stage 4 of the whole thing. And they said once you panic, they're gonna come out and save the day. Whatever the fuck that means. So we can only speculate and be like, when alien invasion happened, there's gonna be aliens in every major city and state in the country, shooting at buildings, killing people. There's gonna be a whole bunch of destruction. Then suddenly they're gonna mysteriously disappear and fly away, and the government is gonna come out of nowhere with relief. It's gonna be a new money system, and it's gonna be a new way of life. Bam. That's every fucking movie that we saw when aliens invaded us, and we had to survive off relying on the government. And then during the movie, the government be on some corrupt shit. You find out the government and the aliens working together, and they sold y'all humans out again for a motherfucking food source and turn your ass into a motherfucking Duracell battery. So we gotta do some shit like all they live and blast their ass. The revolution would never stop. And the only reason why I say the only solution is revolution, because that's the only thing we haven't done yet. Real shit. That's the only thing we haven't done yet. We ain't blasted at the goddamn government. And you know why we're not blasting at the government? Because no one is teaching us how to blast at the government. Everybody keep on saying rely on the government. The government is not killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. They're not doing it. Well, there's fluoride in your water, the chemtrails in your air, GMOs in your fucking food, and the CDC makes the fucking diseases. And they work with China. Brought to you by Pfizer. So, kiss my ass. That's 4 things that should make someone mad as fuck to destroy this fucking government. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. I say they're killing us, not us black people. White people is getting the business too. The world is getting it. Well, except for the 30 countries that banned our food. They smart. Like over 30 plus countries that banned American-based products. Yeah, because our shit is fucking poison. And there's a season of Supernatural. If y'all don't watch this Supernatural TV show, I don't know what y'all missing. Y'all better go watch that show. That bitch got 15 seasons. The season been over for about like 2 or 3 years already, I think. But yeah, but real shit, the best seasons on television is seasons 1 through 5. To me, it should have ended at season 11, but they had a cliffhanger at season 11, which pissed me off. It might piss you off too when you make it to that point. But season 12 to 15 is the worstest shit I've seen on television. But since it's my favorite show, I had to ride out through the storm. I rode the storm out, pause, and I was pissed because the nigga that did season 12 to 15, this nigga went off to go do the Resident Evil Netflix series and just fucked it all to oblivion. Motherfuckers like, Andrew Dabb is not a hack. He's not a hack. He ain't fuck up the last seasons of Supernatural. I'm like, oh, he didn't? Okay. Once he fuck up Resident Evil, then maybe y'all will believe me. Then he fucked up Resident Evil and niggas are still in denial. He's not a hack. He's not a hack. Oh, but the motherfucker that made the first 5 seasons of Supernatural, he goes off to make The Boys, and The Boys is a smash fucking hit. This to let you know that the nigga that made Supernatural the first 5 seasons to motherfucking set the motherfucking platform on its motherfucking skyrocket to outer space and superstardom, goes off to make another show that shot off into space to superstardom. You know, it shows that he's not a fucking hack. But this motherfucker that I feel ruined the motherfucking last season of Supernatural go off to a franchise that is one of the greatest franchises in video games. He goes fuck the series up. I'm like, damn, I'd rather watch Paul W.S. Anderson Resident Evil movies. He fucked up the whole fucking series. But now he's beat. He's beat by Andrew Dabb. So I'd rather watch the whack Paul W.S. Anderson movies. I'm talking about Paul W.S. Anderson, the man that said, I love my wife so much, I'm gonna put her in this movie. I'm like, this bitch is not even in Resident Evil. This bitch is nowhere in Resident Evil. She's not in no storyline. But Mila Jovovich is the face of Resident Evil for some reason. Man, nigga, I'll go on a whole rant all day talking about that shit. Let me stop. But anyway, just let me know I'm still a motherfucking movie buff and a TV buff. Real shit. Even though these celebrities ain't shit, I love what movies used to be. It used to be an escape from reality. You know what I'm saying? It used to be an escape. You can get to use your imagination. You know what I'm saying? Watch an action thriller, suspense thriller, or a good TV show like a good action drama or whatever, or a supernatural type of show like the show Supernatural. See, if it wasn't for Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Charmed or fucking Angel, we wouldn't have Supernatural. Most motherfuckers don't like Buffy, Charmed, or motherfucking or Angel. you know, but those motherfuckers paved the way for one of the greatest shows on television, which is Supernatural. At least the first 11 seasons. Because season 12 through 15, horrible. Just fucking horrible. But seasons 1 through 5, y'all can watch seasons 1 through 5 and don't watch nothing else. You can be like, man, nigga, Supernatural is the shit. But I guarantee you, y'all gonna watch seasons 1 through 5 and be like, nigga, this is the shit. I know Hurricane say stop, but I have to keep going and find out what these brothers about to go to. And then you would take it all the way up to season 11. You'd be like, all right, this is what Hurricane say to stop at the second time. You motherfuckers watch Supernatural after season 12 on out, y'all gonna be pissed for life. Because, damn, I went back to talk about Supernatural again. That's how good the show is. But anyway, dog, in conclusion, let's wrap this shit on up. Let's wrap this shit up. What I got going on? Shit. Well, not really much. I've been, like the same thing, basically like the same routine. Music, art, literature, podcasts, and I at least try to take notes on each of those things a day. So like when I get ready to do some shit, I'll do some shit. Like right now, it took me a minute to motherfucking talk about the fucking Project Bluebeam and shit. Like I wanted to wait. But since America is shooting shit out the goddamn sky for the past 4 fucking days, why not? Why not talk about Project Bluebeam? Why not talk about China and the balloon? Why not talk about all this is a UFO / military live firing exercise to prep motherfuckers for a coming fake invasion? Because ain't no way in fuck a nigga with technology better than ours is getting shot out the fucking sky. That's not happening. This reminds me of Roswell. Even back in the day, that Roswell shit was a military live firing exercise that happened to fall in a place where some motherfuckers saw that shit, and these niggas are trying to cover it up. But since it's already UFO disclosure, it's going to be a lot more shit coming out like this because they just told everybody that they already fuck with this shit. China versus USA, UFO invasion all happened. Now, the China versus USA shit is so fucking funny because I want to know what people is thinking. Why would we go to war with China if you pass the hashtag Stop Asian Hate bill? I'm going to tell people my theory on that hashtag Stop Asian Hate bill. Yes, I think the world revolves around me sometimes because of what I'm about to say. Yeah. They did that hashtag Stop Asian Hate bill because it was going to come out that China has some involvement in giving motherfuckers the virus, and niggas like me was going to be like, fuck China for giving us the virus and Dr. Fauci for funding that shit, hashtag gain of function research. And it was going to cause a ruckus amongst the Black and Asian community because during the fucking time when the scamdemic started, the Chinese people was kicking out a whole bunch of niggas and putting them on the street knowing that the airlines was closed and these motherfuckers had nowhere to fucking go because in the media was spreading propaganda of niggas are spreading the virus. What? So yeah, let's cause a fucking ruckus with the Asians. So to protect them, we need to do the hashtag Stop Asian Hate. So if the shit do happen, we'll lock up a whole bunch of niggas just for being angry or being put out on the fucking street, or just for being angry that you motherfuckers funded gain of function research that killed millions of fucking people. What's making me mad to this motherfucking day, nobody is like, let's go destroy the fucking government because the government just killed my motherfucking best friend, my wife, my husband, my child. Nigga, the government deserve to fucking die, nigga, real shit. We allow the government to motherfucking create a virus to kill our family and friends. And we're not killing them back? No, dog, something is wrong with that. Hashtag the only solution is revolution. And if the powers that be shut my live down or give me a strike because I'm inciting, I don't give a fuck. Because they said at the UN, we're declaring war on conspiracy theorists. There's problems going on in the world, and what the UN and what the news talking about is censorship. We need to shut people up. We need to fucking silence people from putting out truth. When there's a lot of major shit going on in the world, but like what the powers that be and what the elites care about, it's your voice. We gotta be saying something right. We gotta be saying some truth. If all they care about through the scamdemic was keeping us quiet, and not only us, because I put out the video of the representative Nancy Mace going at the bitch from Twitter. Not only we were silenced, us conspiracy theorists, but motherfuckers that actually worked in the field of study, motherfuckers that actually worked at the CDC, motherfuckers that actually did the motherfucking shit, Stanford and what you know, all these prestigious places around the world. These motherfuckers are silenced too. In the name of Michael Jackson, In the words of Michael Jackson, don't matter if you're black or white. Oh, for real. Don't matter. Silence the truth. Silence everybody. Yeah, we killing motherfuckers. What the fuck they gonna do about it? I need a million hurricanes around the fucking world. In every city and every major state in the fucking country to destroy their fucking government right fucking now. I'm tired of shit. If all I had was a 38, nigga, I'll blast. Till that motherfucking clip is empty. And go out like a motherfucking G. This nigga went out with a 38 in his hand. You goddamn right. That's probably all he had at the time. He said, fuck it. My main man got 2 strikes slip, got arrested and flipped. He screamed thug life and emptied the clip. Got tired of running from the police. Why am I fighting to live if I'm just living to die? I grew up, I fucking screw up. Bloom, 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 bloom. I'm like, anyway, man, yeah. Yeah, like, to finish off this conclusion, man, I don't give a fuck about the government. I don't give a fuck, dog. Because those bitches don't give a fuck about us. And to quote Michael Jackson, all I want to say is that they don't even care about us. Bitch, don't remind me. All I want to say is that they don't even care about us. Bitch, don't. I don't give a fuck, dog. I don't give a fuck, dog. I really fucking don't, dog. They like, man, dog, there was a motherfuckers like, they got, how can you laugh? It's like, I laugh to take the energy out the room because they want you to be sad. And I can see that the shit is all a stage. It's like, we with eyes to see know what the fuck going on. So yes, we're going to laugh at it. Now, we're not laughing at the, what I like to call casualties of war. Some motherfuckers do die in these incidents. We're not laughing at them. We're laughing at the motherfuckers that think that they're motherfucking put on a real good show and we can see the motherfucking man behind a fucking iron curtain. We're laughing at that motherfucker. You know, we're laughing because we see through the bullshit. You know, but me, I'm also laughing at the sheep that's going to get slaughtered fucking with me when the shit hits the fan. Because motherfuckers don't understand, though. Like there's gonna be a time where niggas gonna have to make that choice. You choose the government or you choose the people. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in the middle. And what happens if people get caught in the middle? You get caught in the crossfire. Otherwise, you're gonna be that nigga that's gonna be cuddled up inside your home that you have officially turned into a prison or your tomb. And for all these hood niggas out here talking about, nigga, yeah, nigga, I got a shitload of guns. I got all these guns. I got my crib protected and all this shit. I was like, yeah, nigga, you got all those guns, but bitch, you only got 2 hands. And if your girl's scared to hold the other guns, you're fucked. If your kid's scared to hold the other guns too, depending on what age, you're fucked. Because you only got 2 hands. And what you gonna be guarding? The front door? There's a back door. There's windows they can climb through. Nigga, you better make a choice. Join the revolution or get your dough kicked in by the government and hauled off to a fucking FEMA camp, or hauled off and get shot in the middle of your front yard because you're a revolutionary like me. Either way, you're gonna have to make a fucking choice because the government ain't gonna fucking take care of you. If you act like you fucking helpless with your family, you're gonna be a helpless family in a FEMA camp instead of being a warrior by my side. You know, and for all the feminism shit, all that shit going in. all the women independent. Guess what, bitches? You're gonna turn to a woman real quick when a revolution comes, because you're gonna need that man to really, truly, fully protect you. Because most women don't like to shoot guns. Only reason why a bitch want to shoot a gun because either the area is too dangerous and she don't want to move, or she can't afford to move. So, bitch, protect yourself. Let go my purse. I don't know you. I feel you. You know, blast that motherfucker. But most women don't like shooting because the understanding of the concept of death scares them. Knowing that you're taking a life scares a person. Not everybody can pull a trigger. Real shit. It's a psychological shit when you pull a trigger. Ask people that go to war, or ask people that actually had experience of the first time, even in the hood. Y'all seen Scared Straight back in the day, or maybe I'm too old. But I know they had two different versions of Scared Straight, but like motherfucker would tell you the truth about catching a body. You know. But when it comes to war, this is why I say like talk to military shit, because eventually they gonna, like a war is coming and you will understand there's gonna be guns everywhere, gunshots all day through the night. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to protect yourself and your fucking family. This is why I say who you gonna choose, the fucking revolution or the people. I mean the revolution or the government. Don't be sheeple. Don't be with the sheeple that's saying I'm gonna stay in my home and just wait it out. No, nigga, don't do that shit. Because you done turned your crib into a fucking prison and you turned it into a grave. Because your food is gonna run out, my good sir. And you're gonna have to go out there and find shit. You're gonna have to go out there and look for shit. And you're gonna have to go out there and be alone because you ain't gonna take your family with you because you want them to be safe, right? So guess what you're gonna do? Give your girl a motherfucking weapon, be like, protect the kids. And guess what's gonna happen to her? She might get attacked by a swarm of niggas or a swarm of government officials. You know what I'm saying? Be like, you gotta get hauled off to a FEMA camp, my lady. Dude come back home with the supplies. Yo, lady, I got the supplies. What? Or you go back home and your ass get hemmed up by the motherfucking shit because this bitch snitched you out. It's like, Daddy, what about Daddy? What? There's a man? Oh, yeah, we need his organs. We'll wait for him to come home. We'll wait for him to come home. We'll take you all the way as one unit. And then don't get me started on what the government going to be feeding y'all niggas in the FEMA camp. Y'all going to be eating human flesh. Let's get that out the way. Fuck it. Soylent Green is people. Nah. I'm just saying the fucking dangers of if you don't choose the revolution. This is the possibility. You're going to get put in the FEMA camp, or you're going to be going back and forth, in and out, whatever place you at, and you're going to eventually starve to death. Okay? If shit goes the way I think it goes, if your ass don't know how to hunt and fish, you fuck. And if shit goes where I think it goes times two, the water may be fucked, and the animals may be compromised. You might have to go cannibal. But that's too fucking extreme. So this your man Hurricane, man. Talking about Project Bluebeam and the origin of Valentine's Day. You know, just get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Valentine's Day is over. But shout out to the couples that is a couple that been together for a long period of time and they did their thing. Shouts out to y'all, you know. Stay happy, stay full of joy, because a couple that plays together stays together. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you play a lot. Don't be on that bullshit. Holding out and shit. That's why niggas be doing on. Y'all know the origin. Well, I'm glad that I played the origin for you for the Babylonian, and I talked about the what the fuck what the fuck is that festival? Luca Cralia? What the fuck? But fuck it. Oh yeah, if I want to look up the origin of Project Bluebeam, just type in Project Bluebeam. I mean, no, what's that guy? Sergey Monast. His last name is Monast. Sergey Monast or Sergey Monast. He the one that wrote the book in the mid-90s. So this the only reason why anybody know about Project Bluebeam is from that nigga from the mid-90s. So I'm glad that he came out with it because 9/11 was a hologram. Yep, I said it. 9/11 was the hologram planes because they killed off people that had the real footage of the buildings exploding when no plane fucking hit it. And if anybody want to say 9/11 wasn't real, okay, or he wasn't, then I'm like, okay, what about Building 7? They're like, oh my God, no. He said Building 7. Yeah, yeah. What about Building 7? Just chilling on the block, ain't fucking with nobody, and suddenly it just comes down. Oh yeah, how about this? What about all those business investors or whatever baby hats or whatever motherfucker that had funding in that World Trade Center buildings? They took their money out like a week or like days before the whole shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, here's another one. The footage that they keep on getting rid of on YouTube, but you can still probably find it. Every time they get rid of it, some smart motherfucker put it back up. I'm glad that they do. But the day before 9/11, there was UFO activity in the location of the tower that exploded in the same area. And the UFO almost knocks the fucking helicopter out the goddamn sky because it flies past them real quick and goes up in the air. So I'm like, God damn. And like I said, the people that had the footage was coming up dead because they had real footage of motherfuckers showing the towers blowing up without being hit. Now, there's also news footage of a newscaster talking about, I don't see a plane, and another newscaster from another spot talking about she don't see a plane. Like, see a plane, other motherfuckers said don't see a plane. So yeah. Hologram activity, 2001, 9/11, inside job, first hologram. God damn it. So it's your man's Hurricane. Tell you what it do. Get ready for Project Bluebeam. Fuck the Government Podcast. Shouts out to everybody coming through. I'll give my shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Jay. Shouts out to the Lion of Judah. The Lion of Judah. We gotta be lions in this bitch on some real shit. We gotta be ferocious like fucking lions. Shouts out to Sean. Shouts out to Bouchard. Shouts out to Big Philly OG. Shouts out to John Horse who's in the building. Yep. Shouts out to everybody. Thank y'all for coming through. This is the Fuck the Government Podcast. Talking about the origin of Valentine's Day and Project Bluebeam. So this is your man Hurricane. I'm out. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.